you're someone who feels like your life is constantly holding you back, maybe you should try the 3 things I did in 2025 and see how it turns out for you. Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be talking about the things that I overcame or achieved in 2025, which I did not expect that I would. Like, they might not seem like big massive achievements to anyone, but they are to me personally, and they're so small but so effective that I hope it somehow helps you to do the things that I did, because I had been missing out on these for the last 6 years, and that's a really long time. No one should wait that long before doing the things that I did. So let's get into it. So the very first thing is grabbing more opportunities. I feel like I've always run away from grabbing opportunities because somehow dreaming big feels really scary to me personally. So I've always avoided, even if I would have opportunities coming my way, I would say no, thank you, I'm busy, even though I wouldn't be busy, or that I am already preoccupied, which was a lie. But I would always shy away at picking on new opportunities. And this year, especially in the past few months, I've picked up onto a lot of opportunities, even though they've not resulted in anything in terms of outcome. The whole thing was about me saying yes to new things. I've applied for some stuff over here, over there, and I've just grabbed a lot of opportunities which have not shown any result in terms of outcome, but I've been bold enough to take the step and say yes, whereas I used to always say no to things earlier. And I cannot explain to you the confidence it brings in you. So say yes to your opportunities. It's always hard to do that. I know it's easier said than done. I've spent a lot of time not doing it. The whole point is to remember that nothing happens instantly. All you have to do is take the very first step, right? Like, live in the moment, live in the now. Don't think about what opportunity, what pressure you're gonna have, responsibilities you're gonna have to deal with in the future. Just do the very first step, like send in the application that you need to apply for the job you want to, make the call that you need to, like, just do that much. Even though they might not result in anything, the fact that you'll be taking actual actions towards what you have in your head is going to change everything about how you feel about yourself. In the middle of all this, if you are new to my YouTube channel, I would love it if you could subscribe to this channel and drop a like over on this video, because I love content creating and your encouragement would mean the world to me. Number 2 is being more open in your family, honestly. Whew, I've lied to my family for so long because I've had strict parents, and you know how they joke around on social media that strict parents have children who lie a lot. That's true, I'm telling you. And in the past week, it's funny I'm making this video right now because in the past week, everything, every secret, every lie I've held from my parents has just come undone. It's been a lot chaotic in a nice way. My family, my parents are amazing people. Just so amazing that I did not expect them to be as amazing as they are. And that's another thing, we always tend to underestimate our family. So don't do that. Like, always give them an opportunity to disappoint you if that is what you already have in your head. And then you might learn that, oh, they're not that bad, okay? My parents are great, I've got a great family, and I've been lying to them since the age of 8 to 9 years old, maybe earlier, I don't really remember. And I've lied to them about like a lot of things, like so many things, and it all came undone. Some by choice, some not so much by my choice. But the whole thing is that I never thought I could have such an open relationship with my family, because coming from an Indian household, you don't have open relationships with your family, and I do as of now. Like, if you're out there thinking that you don't have parents who understand you or support you, it's probably because you're not open with them. And once you are open, I've got, oh my god, it's like so crazy. Even when I think about it, my parents are so supportive. They're inside right now while I record this video. They're supportive about everything, every decision I make now. They're also encouraging me and motivating me where they realize that I fall short. Basically, I've let myself be really vulnerable in the past few days, and they've accepted it, which I did not think they would. And they have. And it will change the entire dynamic of your relationship in your entire household, because everyone is so supportive and understanding, and you never thought they would be like that. Like, it changes everything. Your entire mindset changes. You end up becoming being such a positive person. So I feel like it's very important to have an open relationship in your family, and it is not easy. I'm telling you, I it took me a very very long time to be where I am right now. So have a very very open relationship with your family. That's one of the biggest thing I achieved in 2025, which was not even in my list. I had no plans of doing it. It just happened. And the third one has to be starting meditation. It might be such a simple thing to a lot of people, but for me it's basically everything. It's the one thing I haven't skipped for a single day in a long time. It's been 6 months since I've been doing it every single day. And I'm someone, by nature, I start things, I drop them, I don't finish them. I don't see things. I don't see things through. Okay, that's simply my nature. It's not something I'm proud of, but it's how I've done pretty much everything in my life. And the fact is that I started meditating last year actually, and then on my birthday I stopped, because I'm someone who has been working with my emotions at the front. So if I'm down, I'm not going to do it, which is not a good way to lead your life basically, because it affects my fitness, what I eat, it affects my work, it affects everything, it affects my relationships when I lead my life with emotions. So I started again this year. For anyone wondering, I do the Shambhavi Mahamudra Kriya. It's a 21-minute meditation, but this video is not about that. It's the whole point that I started meditating, and it's changed so much for me, because ever since I was a kid I've been like super anxious and I've been restless. I remember telling my school friends that I've started meditating, and they were like, oh yeah, I remember even in school you used to be so restless, always trying to do something. I could not sit still. I could not I had to do something. Okay, I'm like the most restless person ever, but not anymore. I'm not going to say that meditating magically takes away everything. It does not, but you get better at it. You get better at managing it. You get better at realizing your triggers. You get better at making conscious choices, and it is so important. Like, I've been so clear headed a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times. It's been much better than it was for the previous years, and it's remarkable. For anyone who has any issues with anxiety, depression, focus, just meditate. Like, start with 2 to 3 minutes, because in the beginning it's going to be so hard for you to just sit and like be there. It was for me as well. I could not close my eyes, and I'm like, when is 3 minutes going to end? What's happening? It's not going to be that long, right? But wow, it used to feel like long, and I cannot believe I sit for 21 minutes every single day now. But meditate, do it, start. It changes you completely. And those are the 3 things that I achieved or did in 2025, which have changed me for the better. And I definitely think you should give it a go before 2025 ends. So I'm done with this video with that, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.